We've all been here, the beginner kit from the basic big box store. And you know, we've all wondered, how do we get from this to a perfect planted aquascape? Well, I'm here partnered with BRSFresh to show you with the right materials and the right education, it can be a very fun, cheap process that you don't need a lot of skill for, and you can turn your basic big box store setup into a beautiful planted aquascape. In this part, we're gonna be going over what is hardscape, and also we're gonna be touching on some planting. Let's get into it. Hardscape and live freshwater plants don't have to be intimidating. When I say hardscape, what does that mean? Hardscape is going to be anything that is natural wood or a natural stone. And there is a lot to choose from. But in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how there's a few low maintenance plants and there are a few rocks and wood options that are really easy and fairly cheap to buy and scape with. Today, we have a 25-pound kit from Lifeguard Aquatics of some Sirius stone. Over at BRSFresh on the app or on the website, they have a bunch of awesome wood pieces to choose from. They offer large and small pieces. For this to that series, I went ahead and picked out 2 large spider root tree trunks. I absolutely love how these look. The roots look super natural, and I think this is gonna be perfect for this aquascape. So now that we have all of the rainbow gravel, plastic plants, and all the fake stuff taken out, now we can start the process of aquascaping. The first thing I like to do when we start aquascaping is build your substrate up. We know that this tank is going to be a planted aquascape, so all we're gonna do is grab some samurai soil off of BRSFresh's website, and we're gonna create a 2 to 3 inch base here for all of our plants to grow and thrive in. Samurai soil is excellent because it provides all the nutrients and minerals your plants need over a very long period of time. And also, if you look here, there's a reason why these are shaped the way that they are. They allow the roots to fully root in there, and then it also provides oxygen for your plant roots. Now that we have our samurai soil in, we got about, I would say, 1 inch to 2 inches of planting depth there. You're gonna wanna grab your main focal point, which will be your wood. For this case, we have a pretty gnarly piece of spider wood, and all these roots just have a ton of character. And my biggest tip for planting or placing your hardscape in your tank, don't overthink it. It's something I do quite frequently, but realistically, walk up to your tank, just throw it in there. No plan, no nothing, just see how it looks. And that honestly doesn't look that bad. What this design is gonna be called is a single island aquascape. And what that means is your main focal point is going to be in the center of your tank. So you have that main island, and what we can then do is take some Sirius stone and we can place some key rocks around the piece of wood just to maybe add some height, maybe add some hiding places for some fish. And then once we get our rocks figured out, we can start planting. Now, with Sirius stones, they have so much character. And something that I would recommend with you doing, whether you're working with Sirius stone, you're working with dragon stone, any sort of stone, follow the natural lines that the stones are giving you. So right here with Sirius stone, you can see the curves of these lines are going kind of this way, or you could plant them that way or this way. Just make sure when you have it in your aquascape, most of your lines and stuff, keep nature in mind. You know, nature's not perfect. Nature doesn't come in even numbers. You know, nothing's perfect in nature, but what you wanna do, again, don't overthink it and just throw it in there. So now that we have our rocks and wood right where they need to be, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is grab some super glue. That wood is not going to just stay seated. It's gonna wanna float. Wood is filled with air and, you know, it's very buoyant. So Bulk Reef Supply has the answer. Their BRS extra thick super glue, it's a cyanoacrylate glue. So what that means is once water hits it, it instantly becomes inert and it's gonna act like a plastic, and it's not going to leach anything out, and it'll be perfectly safe for all of our plants and fishes. Did you know over at BRSFresh, they're fully stocked with live tissue culture freshwater plants? I just found that out today. They went ahead and sent us some Elocarius mini, some Hydrocotyle triparia mini, and some Junkins repens. These plants are gonna be stem feeding plants, so we're gonna be able to place them anywhere in our aquascape because we're using that samurai soil. See, aquascaping and doing a hardscape and planting plants does not have to be that intimidating, challenging, or expensive.